These are Alex and Naomi's bedtimes. How much later is Naomi's bedtime? Here's Alex's bedtime, Naomi's bedtime. In this lesson, you will learn how to solve elapsed time word problems in 1-minute intervals by using a T-chart. Let's review. You already know how to solve elapsed time word problems in 1-hour intervals, 5-minute intervals, and 1-minute intervals using a number line. A common mistake is when you're counting by time, you have 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and a lot of people will then say 13 p.m., when actually it's 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So we just want to remember that the hour after 12 o'clock is 1 o'clock, whether it's 1 p.m. or a.m. So, let's look at a word problem. Third graders go to school at 8:45 a.m. Third graders stay at school for 6 hours and 30 minutes. When do third graders get dismissed from school? So we're going to approach this elapsed time word problem the same way we have always approached them. We're going to look for the start time, which is 8:45 a.m. when the kids get to school. We're going to find the change of time, which is 6 hours and 30 minutes. That's how long they're at school. And we're going to find what is the unknown, or what they're asking, which is when are students dismissed from school, or when's the end of school. And this time we're going to set up a T-chart to solve this problem. And over here we put the hour or the minute that we're counting by, and over here we put the time. So the first thing we do is we put the start time, which we know is 8:45 a.m. That's when school starts. And now we're going to add in the change of time, which we know is 6 hours and 30 minutes. So 1 hour would put us at 9:45 a.m. 2 hours, 10:45 a.m. 3 hours, 11:45 a.m. 4 hours, 12:45 p.m. 5 hours, 1:45 p.m. 6 hours, 2:45 p.m. So after 6 hours, it's 2:45 p.m. But I still have to add 30 more minutes that they're at school. And I'm going to do that in 5-minute chunks. 6 hours, 5 minutes, 2:50. 6 hours, 10 minutes, 2:55. 6 hours, 15 minutes, 3 o'clock. 6 hours, 20 minutes, 3:05. 6 hours, 25 minutes, 3:10. 6 hours, 30 minutes, or the end, 3:15. And so we know that if school starts at 8:45 and it lasts 6 hours and 30 minutes, it's going to end at 3:15 p.m. Let's go back to Alex and Naomi's bedtimes. And we're trying to figure out how much later Naomi gets to go to bed. So the start time is Alex's bedtime, which is 7:14 p.m. And the end time is Naomi's bedtime, which is 8:50 p.m. So this time we're trying to figure out what's the change of time. So let's set up our T-chart. How many hours or minutes are we counting by, and what's the time? So we start at Alex's bedtime, 7:14 p.m. And I can actually add a whole hour to get to 8:14 p.m. And I'm going to add 1 minute to get to 8:15 p.m. because counting by fives from 8:14 is challenging. And what I'm going to do here is count by fives from a friendly number. So far it's been 1 hour and 1 minute since Alex's bedtime. 5 more minutes takes us to 8:20, 10, 8:25, 15, 8:30, 20, 8:35, 25, 8:40, 30, 8:45, and 35 minutes. It's going to take us to 8:50, which was Naomi's bedtime. So what I need to do now is total up all the time that's passed. So I have 1 hour, then I'm going to add my 5 minutes. 1 hour, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 1 minute, 36. So her bedtime is 1 hour and 36 minutes later than Alex's. In this lesson, you have learned how to solve elapsed time word problems in 1-minute intervals by using a T-chart.